let's start by quickly looking back to last weekend, through to the next round of the Cup, and we face Queen's Park in the next round. Another stern test.
Yeah, very, very good side, doing really well this season as well, and getting through in the Cup competition. So a tough game for us, tough period that will be for us as well with the fixtures schedule that we've looked at. But it's good to be there, delighted to be there, and hopefully we go to the next round.
Yeah, and of course we never count our chickens before they're hatched, but we know who we'd face in the next round, and they get no easier, they get no harder, than the two potentials that we could face.
Absolutely, probably the tougher half of the draw. But look, you've got to play good sides if you want to win anything. So we'll take it in our stride, and hopefully we are in the semi-final. And then if we are, then we take that as well. Be a really good game regardless of who it is. But we need to do the business first.
Yeah, and that victory in the Cup, it should hopefully be a good morale booster for everyone going into Saturday's game. Arbroath coming to visit us, we know what to expect from them.
Yeah, it was good to get through. Like I said, good to get some players some game time as well, and showed, I always try to take the positives out of any game, but it showed the penalties were really good, really high standard. It's not easy for players to go up and take that kick, so fair play to everyone that done that, and the Morton guys, even the boys that missed. We look confident and we look like we can handle the pressure, which is really, really good. But this week's different. We play a team who's struggled a little bit this season for whatever reason. They are very well organised, they're very aggressive. I don't think I've seen any game that they've played in this season where they've been outplayed, and the scorelines to me don't suggest they've been outplayed, so we know it's going to be very, very difficult. We know that they're more than capable of coming here and winning the game if we don't perform.
Yeah, and of course at this time of year conditions are challenging enough. I understand today we were at Michael Wood's in Glenrothes, and earlier in the week we had an attempt at a bounce game. How have the training sessions and the bounce game gone?
Yeah, it's been a tough week weather-wise. It's been tough for everybody, even more so for us trying to get out on a pitch. So we're very fortunate we got up there on Tuesday and Thursday. We'll train here tomorrow and go through our match day prep. So it's been a wee bit different this week. We've not done as much as we wanted just due to area size, and the game on Tuesday as well was kind of a last minute one that we took against Airdrie, which was abandoned after 45 minutes due to fog, and the pitch was getting a bit icy for the players and a wee bit dangerous, but we've done our best to get it on. But it was worthwhile as well. It was good for some players to get another little bit of game time in them on a really good surface as well, which was really, really, really important. But weather won in the end, but we've done our best. So it's been a bit of a bitty week, if you like, for some guys. A bit of travelling about and to and fro and not knowing where we're going to be. But we know we're settled tomorrow, regardless of the weather. We'll be here, and we just hope the weather improves.
Yeah, and I suppose with those temperatures rising a little bit, we're all hoping the game's going to be on, because we want to keep the momentum going, keep the performances going, especially here at home. Absolutely.
I had a good look at the pitch just 25 minutes ago. I think it's looking pretty good considering the temperatures that we have had. So hopefully over the next 48 hours we don't get any worse. We know there's snow forecasted. It probably depends if that freezes or not. But I'm more than happy with how the pitch is looking. It's actually in better shape than I thought it was going to be. So I'm full planning for the game to be on Saturday. But if it's not, there's nothing we can do about it. We have to move on. But ideally, every footballer, manager, and coach wants their games on.
Got you right, yeah. And with a view to those upcoming games, how's the injury picture looking? I understand Ross Matthews had his procedure, his operation last week. Yeah. Like I mentioned a while back, Ross had a setback. He's had his operation, which is really, really good. All signs and talk is that it's been successful. We won't know for 100% till further down the line, maybe a few weeks, but he is looking at 3 to 3.5 months off now, or until he's fully fit, and another bit of stint of rehab for him, which is really, really frustrating. But Ross has got a great attitude, and he's mentally really strong. He will be doing absolutely everything and beyond to make sure he sticks to that time frame, and if not, can make it a little bit quicker. But at least we know where we are now, and hopefully it's a success for Ross in the main. Our other ones, Jamie's obviously on the bench last weekend because he's had a wee shoulder issue. He had an injection, so we've had to rest him until this morning. He's done a little bit of work. We'll have to see how he reacts tomorrow morning and then take it from there. Trying to think who else we have. Liam Dick obviously came off last week with his hamstring, so we need to check on him tomorrow. He's not done a lot this week, but again, probably where we were training didn't help. The weather on the outside pitches
stops rehab a little bit as well on injuries, but he's a very quick healer. He wants to play every game, so we will give him every chance.
Got you. And of course, if Jamie does miss out, you've got somebody who just succeeded in a penalty shootout who's full of confidence, and Andy McNeil. He must be buzzing after last weekend.
Yeah, and rightly so. He's worked incredibly hard and been very, very patient. I think, Andy's attitude, I've known Andy for a number of years, since he's 16 years old, 17 years old. His attitude's second to none. Works incredibly hard on and off the park, got a great head on his shoulders. He's mature for his age. He's in a position where if you make critical mistakes, they're going to be highlighted more so than ever. But on Saturday I thought he was excellent. He done really, really well in most aspects of the game. He was confident in taking the ball at his feet. He was confident in giving the ball to his defenders. He was confident in coming off his line, and he saved a couple of decent shots as well. So delight for him, fantastic. Full credit to Robbie and Jamie as well, because they do help him a lot. In the training sessions, and I guess the acid test for any young player is, can they go and do it again?
Exactly. Yeah. Finally, there's a bit of a World Cup going on just now at the moment. Argentina are in the final. What's your shout for the World Cup? I don't think I'd asked you about this before.
No, I don't. Oh God, whatever I say, somebody go the opposite way. I think it's a tough one, isn't it? I think most football fans would love to see Messi lift that trophy. Certainly my eldest is Messi dafts, and he is desperate for Messi to lift that cup. Look, I don't know who's going to win it. I'm not really bothered who wins it. I just hope the best team wins.
Got you. I would have thought that now that you got Messi in your profile pic on your phone number from when you played against him.
Yeah, no, I was there. I was there. Give me the run around.
Yeah, did he? Right. I was going to say, how did it go?
It was 6-0.
Right,
so
okay.
Not bad.
Yeah, you get it down to 6. Thanks for that, Ian. Good luck for the weekend.
Thank you.